Okay guys, so this is our finished product. As you can see in the back, we have our red velvet cheesecakes, okay? This is the traditional red velvet cheesecake that I do. I did something a little different with this one. I usually make like a green velvet cheesecake as well, just to kind of switch it up for, Christmas theme, okay? But I kind of did a little swirly action with it today, just to be doing something different, guys, okay? And so, as you remember, we did a sweet potato pie, okay? That's that finished product. And we also did a sweet potato cream pie, okay? And that's that one as well, okay? So yeah, that's how that's looking, guys, okay? So I'm gonna finish letting these cool. We're gonna do the toppings that goes on them. Well, for the red velvet cheesecake, it comes with a creamy topping as well, guys, okay? With the pecans on top or what have you. I don't need to do anything else with the sweet potato pies, so we're just going to wrap those up and let those cool, and they're all ready for tomorrow. Now over here, guys, real quick, I want to show you all something because, and I know somebody is like, what the hell is that? Okay, I totally get it. That's why I'm showing it to you, okay, because I've seen so many people online attempting to make greens, okay? And they just kind of take them out their grocery bag and throw them in their pot, okay? That's not how you cook greens, first of all. You have to clean your greens and let your greens soak for like at least a couple hours or so, okay? Could even, maybe even longer if you want to, guys, okay? This is the water after I allowed my greens to clean and soak, guys, okay? Do you see how dirty that looks, okay? That's what comes off of your greens, y'all. Wash your vegetables, okay? Wash your meats, okay? Just because the store may or may not rinse it off, you don't know what the hell they do, okay? And it ships from you don't know where, and before it even gets to the grocery store, guys, okay? So yeah, wash your food, guys, okay? We don't want anyone getting sick or anything like that. But I wanted to show you all that really quick, okay? So, as you can see here, I'm going to be doing some mixed greens. I believe, if I'm not mistaken, I did like mustard greens and turnip greens, or mustard greens and... I did a mixture, okay, of the greens. They come different. You can get mustard greens, you can get turnip greens, you can get different type of greens, okay? So I did a mixture on the greens, guys, okay? So they're in my pot. They're ready to get going. This is how your greens should look after they have been soaked and washed, okay? And when you're soaking and washing them, you want to pull your greens off of those huge stems that they come on in different things, okay? You don't put a whole... You know what I'm saying? Just a whole batch of greens in your pot and just start cooking them. You have to soak them, you have to clean them, and you want to pull the greens off of those big old stems and throw those big stems away at the end, okay? You can leave some of the upper stem on there on some of the greens, but that bottom, the thicker portion of the stem, you definitely want to pull that off, guys, okay? It's not necessarily to cook that when making your greens, guys, okay? So, of course, there are many other things that go into cooking greens. You need your onions, you need your bell pepper, you need whatever salt meat you're going to make, okay? You need your seasonings, you need your garlic, your vinegar, multitude of different things. So we're going to get to that. This is just the process after cleaning the greens, letting them soak for a few hours, few hours, what have you, if you got time for that, if you're starting early. Because greens also take a long time to cook to get them really, really tender. You're supposed to cook your greens for probably, at the very least, a couple hours, a few hours, for sure. Get them really, really good and right, okay? Greens is not a fast process, okay? You don't just boil greens, you know what I'm saying, with no seasoning and, just kind of throw in, some vinegar and some sugar and think you got some greens, some good greens, okay? It's like a lot more of a process that goes into it, guys, okay? So yeah, this is just the process from us cleaning and picking our greens to letting them soak, getting them in the pot, and getting everything ready. Now we're going to prep all of the stuff on the side that goes in there. Our garlic, we're going to use whole garlic cloves, guys, okay? And a multitude of different seasonings, from onion powder to pepper and whatever salts you use, whether it's sea salts or regular salts or what have you, garlic powder, many different seasonings, guys, okay? And then whatever salt meat you want to use, okay? Greens are really good with like turkey wings or turkey necks or something like that, or you could do a salt meat or what have you. Some people may use bacon or fatback or something like that. You can use ham. You can use whatever kind of salt meat you want to use in your greens, guys, okay? But we're going to get to that in a minute.